Hello and welcome to Long Investor. First off, what a day. First off, I did no trade today. And secondly, the CPI data released and we got an 8.5% inflation rate. As I've mentioned in some of my previous video, it's expected to be higher than last time because the data is based on March, which all the commodities such as oil, food, and other metals, they all spike up in the March period, so it is expected to be high. And as mentioned yesterday, I was expecting a low open, but we did not get a low open today. Instead, we got a high open. We have a gap up open at 13.5k, and then we had a wadi to close to 13.7k, which filled the gap of the gap down from 2 days ago. And then we see Nasdaq coming down all the way from 13.7k to 13.3k, which is one of the levels that I said to watch out for. And in the mini chart, we're showing some divergence. And so in the end, we got a little bit of body backup. And the reason why I did not do anything is because when something doesn't feel right, you should step away from the market for that day. So in the morning, when I see it going gap up and then keep going up, and I decided to just take a day off and not do anything for the rest of the day and see how the market plays out. Because the last thing that I want to do is to FOMO back in at a price that I'm not comfortable with. As I was mentioning, I was looking for the 13.3k or possible 13k for an entrance. So if I have FOMO in during the morning when I see it going up, then I will have lose money by this time. But with that said, if I've held KSI, it would have been green today and I'll probably sell it today. But at the same time, if today really begin with a low opening, then I would have wished I sold it instead of holding it. So sometimes when you make a decision, don't beat yourself too much if I make the right or wrong one. Yesterday when I sold KSI, it seems like a logical choice to me and I was at a slight loss, and you can't win all the trades, so sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. So that's how it goes. And you're just trying to do the best risk management as possible. So you're trying to get more winning trades than losing trades. But since today it closed pretty much down to the bottom, tomorrow if we really see a low opening, then I will probably go in tomorrow. After 13k, the next one will be 12.5k. I'm not sure if it will get there again, but you will never know. But at 13k, I'll be more comfortable at buying in. And as for Bitcoin, as I mentioned, it followed Nasdaq. So today it was also widening up and then now it's coming back down and also touches the support line again. So same as yesterday, if we have a low opening on Nasdaq and Bitcoin might have a little breakdown, and I was saying it might be between the 38 to 39k area. And if Bitcoin reaches that level, I think it will be a better time to average down on the crypto stocks such as Mara and any that I hold. And on bond yield yesterday when I was doing the video, it was at 2.77%, and afterward it did hit as high as 2.836%. And then now it's coming back down a bit. You might still see a little gap in between the top and my resistance line, but sometimes, when you draw a line, if you're off by like 0.1 degree or 1 degree and the thickness of a line, it might vary quite a bit. And we might see another one up for a double top, and you will see the outside coming back down, so it's less overbought. Then we will have a diversion and it will most likely come back down for a little bit. And after the double top, it might possibly come down to 2.5% or 2.4%. And when it does come down, then let's see if that drop will benefit tax stock by then. So now let's talk a little bit on oil. So as I was saying yesterday, the reason why I think the oil will consolidate a bit and then have a run up will be because of the CPI data. And today when the data release, people will be flocking into oil again, which it will seem to be happening right now. And on my weekend video, I was saying if oil reaches the previous top, so which is around $103-$104 per barrel, only by then I will consider adding SCO, which is the inverse oil ETF, and I will set my cut loss when it passes the previous high, which is around $105 or $106 per barrel. As for SCO, right now it's trying to find support at the downtrend. So if the oil continues to go up, we might see it following the downtrend lower. Maybe we'll have a double bottom. So if oil is over $104 per barrel and if SCO is under $5, then I'll be more comfortable to add in. And my cut loss will be when oil reach over $106. So maybe we'll see 4.6 by then. And as for US dollars, as I mentioned in one of my videos, we might have a false break of 1.9%, so which puts the dollar at around $101 range. And currently dollar seems to be going up, but we do see a slight divergence on the RSI and the price. So when it does hit 101, then I might consider adding in the emerging market again. As I mentioned, for example, BABA, we might see BABA filling up the gap under $90 when the dollar hit 101. And BABA is one of the few trending stock that would feel more comfortable adding in. If you're wondering on the S&P 500, the major support would be around 4,300 level. So this is it for today's update. And if you like the video, hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time.